Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? It is your boy Jay 3 times, and we are back at it with another video in the building. And today, you guys, we're going to talk about Firewatch and Marine Corps Supply MOS School, or Ground Supply School, Camp Johnson, if you know what I'm talking about. NC. Yeah. Anyways, y'all, we're going to talk about my experience about Firewatch on Camp Johnson, Ground Supply School. Now, they changed things in the Marine Corps a lot. So, like, the way Firewatch was when I did it in 2018 might not be the same way in 2022. So, understand, it might not be the exact same thing now. I'm just talking about my experiences. So, when I did it, we had to have 2 Marines per deck. So there was 3 levels, I believe. I think there was 3 levels, and there was 2 buildings. So there was 2 buildings in supply school, and there was 3 decks, right? 2 buildings, 3 decks. We had to have 2 Marines per deck in each building. So if you can add that up, that's 1 building, 2 buildings, right? 3 decks, 2 Marines per deck. So that's 6 Marines here, 6 Marines there. That means a total of 12 Marines on Firewatch, all at once, plus 2 rovers. Of course, you'd have 2 rovers walking around outside, right? 2 rovers. So not even 12, 14. We had to have 14 Marines on watch. 14, all at once. And you gotta understand too, they're not gonna be on post all night. Firewatch gets switched around, bruh. You feel me? You can't have a Marine. Well, I'm not gonna say you can't. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna have you up all night, you know. But understand, like, it's gonna be at least like an hour. For me, it was 2 hours. So I think it was 3. Was it 3? I think it was 3. It was there 2 or 3 hours. Firewatch was per night. So, you know, a lot of Marines were on Firewatch. I'm pretty sure everybody was on Firewatch because, you know, Firewatch, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I think it's an all-day thing. I think it was an all-day and an all-night thing. I don't even think it was just an all-night thing. I think it was, I forget, y'all. It's been a minute, you know, but no, that's how it works. I'm trying to rejuvenate my memories, y'all. So excuse me, all right? So on the weekends, that's how it worked. On the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, it was an all day and an all night thing. So Firewatch was literally all day, all night. 2 Marines per deck. You feel me? And 2 rovers outside. But on the weekdays, it wasn't, you know, Firewatch wasn't like all day. Of course, everybody was at work. Who's gonna be on Firewatch when you at work in class, you know? But yeah. Anyways, we continue this. Like I said, originally they had 1 Marine per deck. But of course, you know, Dream Marines get dumb, stupid, whatever. Then they had to add 2 Marines. So that's when I came in. You know, I came into the picture when they started adding 2 Marines per deck. So that was a thing, you know. And like I said, Firewatch is about between 2 to 4 hours. The Firewatch list normally is and should always be. I'm not saying it should always be. This I'm talking about 4 years ago, bro. 4 years. But like I said, when I was there, you know, the Firewatch list was always on the duty desk, on the duty station, whatever you want to call it. So when I did it, Firewatch was always formed up indoors so they can get accountability before they actually took charge or replaced the previous Firewatch post. So had to, you know, get 14 Marines out of their rooms or whatever they're doing, find 14 Marines. But the thing is, though, you got to make sure, look, if you go to supply school, if you go to MOS school, make sure you always check your Firewatch list. Always check that Firewatch list because you always got that 1 Marine or 2 Marines that just didn't know they were on Firewatch. Because, you know, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, Firewatch lists can get changed up a lot. They can get changed up like that. So one thing you always want to do is keep up on the Firewatch list. Make sure you know that you're not on it. or know that, check the Firewatch list, man. Check it constantly. You feel me? But yeah, that's the reason though they get accountability. I think in the Marine Corps too is 15 minutes prior. So of course, forming up inside the building 15 minutes prior to get accountability, so they can replace their Firewatch post. Now, once they get accountability, of course, you're gonna have your duty NCO or duty staff NCO on duty, get accountability. And look, you gotta understand too, Firewatch ain't nothing. Firewatch, little Firewatch you got with 2-3 hours, that ain't nothing. The duty NCO, the duty staff NCO, they don't post 24 hours. 24 hours. And they gotta do it like what, every month or something like that? Get switched up. Every month though. 24 hours. Another thing too, don't show up late to accountability formation. Just don't show up late. Do not show up late. That's one thing you don't want to do. Well, if you do, you're gonna definitely stay on a little longer, or there's gonna be some kind of punishment. Because, yeah. Now, if you do get Firewatch, let's say this is most likely gonna be on the weekend anyway. Like I said, Saturday and Sunday is when Firewatch is the all day, all night thing. So let's say you get Firewatch during the time you're supposed to go to chow. You can get relieved to go to chow. I believe, like I said, there's going to be 2 Marines on post for each deck. So how it'd be like, well, how it worked for me was whenever I had, Firewatch and it was time for me to go to chow, we would like take turns. So I would go to chow, I'd come back, my partner that was on duty with me, he'd go to chow, he'd come back, and that was how chow worked for us during Firewatch. Now, of course, when you are on Firewatch, your general orders are extremely important. I mean, like literally, that's the thing. That's the thing you gotta understand too. Your general orders, when you are on post of any kind in the Marine Corps, I'm not even talking just MOS school, any kind of post in the Marine Corps, literally remember your general orders, take them to heart and know them, and yeah, your general orders. Your 11 general orders. Know them and memorize them. And especially at MOS school, hey, look. This might get to the next thing too that I'm about to talk about. Do not get caught lacking. Do not get caught lacking. I'm telling you, yo. I'm telling you, the duty NCO, because the duty NCO, duty staff NCO, they're gonna be walking around. They're gonna be walking around, up, down. They catch anybody lacking. It might be an officer on deck, just wearing some plain civilian clothing. You might never know. Like I say, let's say it's like 2 a.m. Everybody's supposed to be locked up in their barrack room. You got a random person walking up on deck in civilian attire. It's probably going to be the officer of the day or officer or whoever. There's going to be some kind of officer. But you don't know that though, right? You don't know that. Technically, you're supposed to, that's part of your duty. Who goes there? Stop them. It's kind of part of your 11 general orders, Like I said, don't get caught lacking, don't get caught sleeping, don't get caught doing dumb stuff you're not supposed to be doing, all right? And one big thing too was do not get caught in a barracks room. That's one big thing they talk about, while you're there. Don't be in a duty. Any kind of Firewatch should not be in a barracks room of any kind at all. And of course, when your duty NCO comes on deck, they walk to you, or your officer of the day, whatever. Report your post. That is it. Report your post. Hey, look, if you don't report your post and they walk by you or they walk towards you, you're gonna run into some trouble, man. You're gonna run into some trouble. And like I said, the general orders, y'all, if you don't you get caught lacking in one of those general orders, man, I'm telling you, that's a NJPable offense. Now, another thing too, the last thing I have for y'all, this is about my experience in West School. You can definitely eat and drink while you on post. Of course, you can eat and drink. It's not gonna make you sit there and suffer and starve. And no, you can't eat. You can't drink. You can eat. You can drink. But of course, stay on your post. You can't leave your post too at the same time. Like I said, you know your general orders, you should know. You cannot leave your post at any point in time until you are properly relieved, right? Okay? So grab your food, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and then go port to your post. And then that's where you gotta stay at until you're relieved. So yeah. Anyways, y'all, that's just, a little bit of Firewatch. This is kind of this is definitely a thing. This means Firewatch is gonna be a thing in the Marine Corps, all right? It's gonna be a thing, So you go in the field, wherever, you're gonna be on duty. Hey, duty's not always fun. It sucks sometimes, like a lot. Especially if you're outside, it sucks. It definitely sucks. The weather can get pretty bad, And vice, whatever. Anyways, y'all, that's it for this video. Firewatch in Supply and West School, Ground Supply School, Camp Johnson. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. It is your boy J3 Times that I'm checking out. Peace.